Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today's topic is very exciting. It is about the upcoming lunar eclipse that is going to happen on March 25th in most places. So as usual, I have three options. This peacock is for option 1 viewers, this golden colored lamp is for option 2 viewers, and this Om symbol is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. But once you have made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the pinned comment. You will see there is a timestamp next to your choice. When you click on the timestamp, your reading will start from there. I'll say my usual prayer now. You can use this time to make a choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the white light workers of the universe, please put the viewers and me inside your protection bubble throughout this reading. Please help viewers receive messages they need to hear about the upcoming lunar eclipse. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, I'll now keep these other two options aside so that we can get started with our first option, which is this peacock. Let me make sure I have all the cards. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this majestic peacock. Let me keep it in the front and let us now see what are the energies your spirit guides want you to be aware of as an effect of this upcoming lunar eclipse that is happening on March 25. I am doing like a group my 3 method, which is like a method to release blockages. And of course, I'm only the channel there. I connect to my like spiritual guide Moji's consciousness and then do it. If you are interested, feel free to drop a comment. I'll give you my email and you guys can sign up for that. It is all eclipses are powerful in the sense that they can really accelerate your spiritual progress. That is the way I have experienced it. Thank you, Divine. Okay, so I've taken 2 cards from the Energy Oracle, 2 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle. I'll take 1 card from this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And then, of course, 1 card from our Blessings deck. Like, what is the one major blessing that this upcoming lunar eclipse is bringing for my option 1 viewers? Awesome. Okay. Let us now dive into your reading. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Eclipses are intense. So, intense stuff coming up. Okay. But there's a reason, and I'll show you one by one because probably some of you already know it. So you have this energy of hostilities, okay? And this card is reminding me of that 5 of Wands kind of energy where people are, competing against each other or, trying to one-up each other or pulling each other down. It can be entirely verbal. It can be somebody doing too much politics behind your back. Or it might be like outright in a relationship where people are outright, finding faults with you or trying to micromanage you, things like that. And for most of you, I'm feeling this has been probably going on for a while. And this was being generated from like a subconscious fear or something that you really didn't want to face. You thought, okay, if I don't interact with this person too much, maybe this thing won't happen. And then there's probably an entirely different person that you probably work with or meet at somewhere else, and then that person behaves the same way, and then you're like, why me? Some people tell me sometimes when I do tarot readings or like this Maitri healings for them, they'll be like, this the same thing. I have the same problem with almost everyone. Why do you think that happens? And that if something you are seeing is like a pattern that is repeated, that means its roots are very deep, probably across several lifetimes. It has been happening and intensifying. But the good thing is, in this eclipse, it is being brought to surface. Sorry, guys. One of my hair probably was sticking. So in this eclipse, it made me suddenly feel very uncomfortable. So something like that I'm feeling for you guys. You will suddenly get very uncomfortable, and just don't resist anything, don't block yourself for anything, because it's being brought to surface so that you can heal. Because you got this card also, healer of all ages, and I love this card because whenever this appears, it means you are going through some intense healing. It's not like just treating one or two symptoms. It's like treating five or six different issues. Okay, like, just like a very bad example is coming to my mind, but I'll give it anyway. Like, you have stomach pain and you go to emergency, and then when they scan everything, they realize that, oh, okay, something wrong with stomach, something wrong with kidney, something wrong with appendix, and then when they do the surgery, they actually take care of everything in that area. And that way, when you come back and recover, the recovery from surgery takes time, right? But after you recover, you're so much more energetic. Even before, when you had stomach pain, more than that energy you start having, and you're like, wow, I had no idea that these other things were also draining me. So something like that, you will feel as the eclipse day approaches. You will start feeling like, why am I being forcibly put into uncomfortable situations? I can see some of you like really trying to stay away from things, but the more you stay away, the more it seems like it's chasing you. But it's not a bad thing. Don't fear it, because you have this healer of all ages. You will heal everything, and it's probably something that you were postponing. Your guides are making you take action. Like, once you start taking action, you will realize this was a very small thing. The fear of facing this was stopping you from taking action. But once you face this and whatever happens, then you have so much confidence that you just keep moving ahead. Because your angel cards are also saying the same thing. One of them are saying, look for a sign. Again, you will get an indication that you are on the right path. Okay, it can be like a tangible indication where somebody comes and tells you that, no, this is right, or somebody acknowledges, like, even if there's an argument, say at your workplace, even if there is a difference opinion and all, and you were resisting the situation because you didn't want to get into conflict and all, but once that happens, you will realize people are supporting you because they're saying, no, you are right. So then you will feel, oh, thank God I expressed myself. Something like that. If it's not a work situation, relationship, anything, there will be signs where you will, even if you don't see it in the 3D reality instantly, you will in your heart know that no, it's going in the right direction. I'm walking on the right path, in the right direction. Okay, the other message that your angels are saying, you are ready. You are really ready for something, for some good thing. But sometimes to reach that abundance, I'm saying abundance or success, whatever it is, at first you have to go through some obstacles. It's like beyond those obstacles lie the reward, or that treasure, box of treasures, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah, like there is an example, but it's like a very Indian mythology example that is coming to my mind. Like once, like all beings, like from earth, like beyond earth and everywhere, like which in India we say heaven, earth, and then something is below earth, which people call patal. So everyone was, doing like a churning of the sea, because they knew deep inside the sea the elixir was there, Amrit, which makes which like people won't die if they take the Amrit. But before the actual Amrit could come out, because there was so much churning going on of the thing, all bad stuff were coming out. Okay, the actual Amrit came at the very very end, and then there's a whole story about that. I'm not going into that. My point is, when you are chasing really something good, and you will see that for practical successful people, all their stories, like go to any TED talk, you will hear that there were so many failures, so many obstacles that they had to face before they became, like, quote unquote, this successful person they are now. Okay, so something like that. You have to face this fear of confrontation or whatever it is, but you are ready. Your guys are saying you don't need to fear this anymore. Some of you, I'm hearing, you are like, no, I thought this last time and went, and it turned out very negatively for me. Like, I just cannot. Yeah, like my focus is going to this person's heart chakra, which is now full of golden light. Now the golden light has come in. Now the time is divine timing for you. So go ahead, even if there's people trying to scare you or criticize you or this thing, go ahead and say what is in your heart. Do things from the heart, speak from the heart, and you will get signs that that you are on the right path. You are also getting the inner strength card. Oh, you are really overcoming something, some huge blockage that requires a lot of strength, and you are being given that strength. Yeah, it says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power for and with the peacock, I'm like seeing the peacock finally understanding that, oh, I'm the epitome of beauty. The peacock sounds really bad because their voice is hoarse and all. But so maybe there's one part of you that people really criticized, and you lost all self-confidence. But then when the peacock realizes that, oh, as soon as I pull out my feathers, I'm the most beautiful, mesmerizing thing that people can look at. Nobody can take their eyes off me. Like that, you will realize there is something in you that is really unique and precious. And you will be admired, respected for that. So so long probably you were waiting for an external validation. Now with this immense healing happening, you are taking charge. You are like, I don't need people to validate me anymore. I am my own person. I am my own cheerleader, like that. Okay, so some huge transformation is happening, where even if there's criticism, even if there's no help, even if there's, some kind of hostility, you are ready to just move ahead, progress in life. And you have the divine supporting you, healing you, releasing your blockages. Okay. The major blessing that you are receiving is a blessing on a journey, which tells me for most of you that this is a karmic thing. Okay, and probably like destiny was like, again, you just keep repeating the cycle. over and over. But in this eclipse season, your spirit guides recognize your hard work, and they are like, we are blessing this journey so that finally you release this deep rooted blockage that was stopping you, from going to the next level. For some of you, it can be literally a physical journey that you were taking, that you really wanted to take, but other people were opposing. There probably was some financial constraints and things like that. But your guides are again saying you are ready. It will require some mental strength on your part, because this is something very new that you are doing. But you are taking that leap of faith. Your spirit guides and the divine form, whoever you connect to, they are supporting you. And the most important thing is, you are not the same person anymore, because this major healing has already happened. Okay, major healing. Let me put this in this thing. So this major healing has happened. And some of you may go on to become healers. Like after this eclipse, you might realize that your healing, if you are a doctor, nurse, or like you use some kind of healing modality, it can be through your speech, through anything. You will realize that has become through videos, through social media. You will realize that has become more powerful after this lunar eclipse. Okay, so this is all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Awesome. Let me put these cards back before I move on to the next option. Okay. Who is the next option? Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this golden colored lamp. Let me keep it aside and let us now see what is this upcoming lunar eclipse activating for you. What are the specific messages your spirit guides want you to hear today? And remember, the first 2 cards I'm taking from the Energy Oracle deck. I will be doing an online Maitri session, which is like a form of, releasing blockages session. It's like a group session. If you want to know more about it or sign up for it, it'll be on Zoom. You can email me. You can leave a comment. I'll give you my email. Okay. Thank you, Divine. The next 2 cards I'm taking from the Angel Answers Oracle. Thank you. I really believe in the power of eclipse season, especially if you are on the spiritual path and you do want to accelerate your progress. This deck, Keepers of the Light, I took 1 card, and the final card I'll take from the Blessings deck to see what is one major blessing that you are receiving through this lunar eclipse. Thank you, Divine. Let us now dive into your reading, my dear option 2 viewer. Intense. Wow, really intense stuff. Okay. Yeah. So eclipses are intense, okay? It's no surprise. Like you guys are not the only one. Option 1 also had intense stuff. So it's like both things. It's like most of us are going through a major personality transformation. I feel that is the energy of the collective in this upcoming eclipse season. Anyway, coming back to your reading, why I said that, because in your reading it's like really, really evident, because you got the third chakra or Archangel Shamuel, okay? And third chakra is our solar plexus, like the region in our middle abdominal area. And you see, like, this person is holding a golden ball around his navel, and it is the seat of confidence, like self belief, these kinds of things. So, especially if you are having any kind of physical disease in the organs of this area, that region is actually going through like a major transformation, particularly for you, my dear option 2 viewers. Let me show you the other card, then it'll make more sense. This card is like the deceit card, or the Seven of Swords energy. You know, the deceit, of course, can be from another person, when another person that you trusted, they deceive you, that is obvious. But very often, in my experience, the deceit card turns up when I'm deceiving myself, when I know something is bad for me, but I still am in denial or keep telling myself that no, this will be fine. This is not too bad. Some food may be bad for me, but I'll still keep eating it, thinking something. My mind will convince me that something is good about it, or some other practice, like we all know it's not good to waste time binge watching Netflix and all. It can be something as trivial as that too, where you like have binge watched so much, and then you suddenly realize, oh my god, I have this exam, or I have this interview, or I have this really important meeting, and all I did was binge watch. Oh my god, I feel as if I'm talking about myself, because this is something in the past, in the even recent past, I've suffered so much. I hope my parents are not watching this reading. But the deceit card is often about that. Something that deep down that it's not good for you. But due to lack of willpower, that keeps happening. Even if it's an external situation where another person has taken advantage of you, or you feel they're, continuously taking advantage, then that is happening because your solar plexus was blocked. There was like this lack of self-confidence, lack of willpower, things like that. Okay. So that is majorly changing in this eclipse season. Whatever, for some of you, it seems like a really painful thing that has happened in the recent past in some kind of relationship, whether romantic, non-romantic, doesn't matter. And that's why this energy of forgiveness is really coming in strongly. Okay. Maybe the situation has happened in the distant past, but it gets triggered in this current eclipse energy situation. So what is important is not the deceit that happened or is happening. What is important is you are able to detach yourself from that emotional baggage. If you're watching this video and thinking about something, someone, or some situation that drained you, that you find hard to forget, pause the video, close your eyes, connect to the divine, and for the next 15 seconds or so, just say, I'm open to releasing this situation. I'm open to forgiveness energy flowing into me. Whether I have to forgive myself, or forgive another person, or forgive a group of people, forgive a situation that nobody had any control over. Even if it's for 15 seconds, please do that. I'll pause. Okay. I hope Whoever needed to do that did that. And of course, I prayed for you in this 15 seconds to the divine form that I connect to. Like whoever, it seems like deeply wounded. Some of the wounds are very deep here. But again, you are forgiving, not from the ego. From the ego, we often say we forgive, but nothing happens, nothing changes internally. But this time it's happening. Okay? It doesn't matter if somebody cheated you, like relationship wise, money wise, whatever. Or if you were, in denial about something yourself, all that is changing because you are letting go. You are allowing yourself to forgive everything that needs to be forgiven, and your self confidence is increasing. Listen to your intuition, as you start believing more and more in yourself, your divine guidance that you receive, that also is becoming super sharp. It's becoming super frequent. Wow, this is so amazing, guys. Like, this person's heart chakra is also glowing. So, oh wow, this guy also has something in his heart. Wow, I don't know, I've never noticed this in the cards before, because intuition is all about your third eye and all. So, of course, your third eye is sharp and everything. But yeah. You guys are very spiritual. I can see that. Now I'm seeing both this person's crown, and I don't know if this light is reflecting. This is like, your crown is like too much energy. Of course, you guys are spiritual. You're super connected to the divine. But maybe the lower chakras were blocked. Mainly the solar plexus and little bit of the heart chakra. So they are now being healed through this eclipse energy. And that's why this massive transformation in your personality is also happening. But you know what? All this deceit and all, if this was making you worried, your guides are coming in with supreme protection. You have Green Tara, and she's saying you are protected. Cords are being cut. Energy cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation, trust in the divine. And some of you, I'm seeing, you have gone through so much, and your guys are like, hats off. I'm like that too, seriously. Deep wounds I'm sensing through betrayal and all that stuff. But you are moving past all that. You are protected. There's nothing to fear. Okay? If there's another person who you love very much and they are going through something, they are also being blessed. Now, don't freak out when I show you the blessing, because I'll explain it. In this context, it sounds really different. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Now, the obvious meaning is only for people who know of someone, who have physical ailments for a really long time, who are probably in a critical stage, ventilator or something. And you already are preparing yourself for, their transition. Your guides are coming in and saying they are being blessed. Don't worry. This is for very few people. For most of you, I'm sensing this death or this final breath of something, which means something is ending for sure, is not physical death. For most of you, I'm seeing this is like death of a relationship probably, which was like really major, but it was draining you. It was like a vampire sucking your energy all the time, and that is ending. Cords are being cut. Your guides are making sure you don't have to repeat anything with this situation, with this person again. It need not be a relationship with a person. It can be with a company, right? Whether it's company of people or like a job company, whatever, you will know what it is for you. Yeah. And it can be like a really random thing also. For few people, I'm getting that. Like somebody, you guys are kind people. So you got like really attached to maybe somebody who is probably not a family or a friend per se, but you just like them and all. And you are seeing them suddenly having severe health issues, and your guys are saying they are taken care of because you are praying for them all the time. That is also coming in very strongly. So yeah, this eclipse is intense. I i won't sugarcoat it. You will feel challenged at several points. Okay, whenever you're watching this, the eclipse is March 24, 25. So I will say plus minus 4 days before and after that, things will feel really intense. But at the same time, once that period is over, you will realize that you were being protected throughout, and divine guidance will come in unexpectedly. And once you come out of it, you will realize that you have gone through a massive personality transformation. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, for most of you, I'm just seeing something that you have realized has reached its end. So you are just blessing it, you're forgiving it, and you're moving on. Even if you can't do anything about it, you are not beating yourself up about that anymore. You are like, okay, if it's divine will, this is what I accept. But you are protected, okay, with the green Tara, and that's why I kept this in the forefront. Don't fear something. Even if something looks really scary, within few days you will realize that no, the protection shield has saved you. Okay, but listen to your intuition. That's really important. And it'll be very strong. It'll be very strong. It's not like you have to choose. It'll be so strong that you will listen to it automatically. So this is all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Intense, intense stuff. Okay, let me put the cards back so that I can move on to the final option. Just sorry guys, I'm just making sure the cards are properly. Okay. Yeah, the option 2 was really intense, so I'm taking a moment. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this Om symbol. Let us now see. Okay, I'll keep it aside. Let us now see what are the energies that this lunar eclipse is bringing forth for you. Thank you, Divine. The first 2 cards I'm taking are from the Energy Oracle deck. Thank you. The next 2 cards are from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Thank you. Dear angels, what are the messages that my dear option 3 viewers need to hear from you today? Thank you. Then I'll take 1 card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And I just remembered what I told option 1 and 2. I'm doing like an online group Maitri session, which is like a method to release blockages. If you want to join, please leave a comment. I'll give you my email, and once you email, I'll give you further details like what time it's happening and what is like the energy exchange, information like that. And finally, I took a blessing card to see what is the major blessing that you are receiving. Okay. Yeah, eclipse is intense. But for you, it's like super positively intense. And I think you know that already. Yeah, let me know in the comments if some of the positive signs you have already started receiving, whether it's like from other tarot readings or stuff, because I feel some of you already know that, okay, this good things are coming. But it's intense because you're letting go of certain things that were not good for you. Like you have this energy of attachment, okay, and you see like how this talks about the devil energy, where you are chained to something. It can be addictions to any kind of addiction to people, addiction to habits, substance, material, binge watching Netflix, anything, or addiction to a certain way of thinking, addiction to certain belief that, okay, this only what I know is correct. What others are saying is not necessarily correct. Things like that. So, I don't know what's happening. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if some of you guys are in that energy where you suddenly go blank. Like, on one hand, you are like really driven, passionate, doing things. But there's another part of you that is completely zen. It is neutral. It does not need anything. Yeah, that is coming. I don't know. It seems really specific for few people. And that's why you are confused. And your attachment is basically to that kind of idea. Like, how can a person be like that? Whether it's you or another person you're probably judging and saying, no, this is, people should either be one way or the other way. How can this person be, or whether you are thinking about yourself, how can this person be two things at the same time? Yeah. And that is the thought process or idea that's probably stopping you from accepting all the good things that are waiting for you. They're really patiently waiting for you. It's some thought in your head that's like that you are too attached to, and you think good things can only happen in that certain way. So that attachment is being released through this eclipse season. Yeah, you have, now I know, you have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is clearly the throat chakra. So some of you are like, yeah, I have all these good ideas, but I cannot talk. Public speaking scares me. Some like to the point where you suddenly forget what you have to talk about, because that thing instantly happened. I'm like, what? I felt that when I was talking and all, and suddenly I was like, no, nothing is there. So that is coming in very strongly. Some of you have like excellent ideas, like world-changing ideas, but you are like, I don't know how to say it, because either public speaking scares you, or even like in a meeting and all, when you're trying to say something, even if the other person, what they are saying is analytically wrong or logically wrong, but you cannot defend yourself, because if they have, you feel they have a stronger attitude than yours, and you're probably shy and all. That's what you think. I'm not saying you are actually shy. So some things that was blocking your throat chakra is being removed. Some of you actually want to pursue some kind of music also, music or motivational speaker, things like that. But there was this like certain idea that you were being very rigid about, because you're like, no, motivational speaker means this has to be like this. Only if I pursue the career like this, then only it'll work. And that was like attachment to a unhealthy line of thought. Some of you actually have unhealthy habits, so that is obvious. That is, I'm not even explaining. Like if you have something like, I don't know, thyroid glands and all this, some of you I'm picking up, and you know something is not good, it'll hurt this more, some practices and all, but you're still doing it, and you know that's why this hormones and all keep fluctuating. You are not controlling the way you are supposed to control, things like that. So those are obvious things, you will know, whoever has it. But the more general thing I'm seeing is some kind of bad habit, I would say, for the lack of a better word. And it can be like bad thinking, addiction to substance, addiction to, like I said, really bad lifestyle and all. But eventually it was blocking your throat chakra. And now your throat chakra is being energized by the divine through this eclipse, where you speak, where you finally express. Yeah, for some of you other people were probably taking your ideas and taking credit. This is also coming up, I don't know, because you were just unable to express. Maybe they were not intentionally taking credit, but like since you cannot express, people were not like, yeah, what's the point, he cannot speak, he won't be able to say it. But all that is changing. Whatever you have worked hard for, now you are only expressing it, your own truth. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, this is so amazing. But again, with the eclipse, these, because you have attachment to some unhealthy thing, some self doubts might come up. So just be mindful, watch them, let them go. And at the same time, your guides are encouraging you to speak, okay? Especially if it's a musical thing that you wanted to pursue, but you are feeling shy and all, but you are like, you really have this desire to go out there and sing. Please go ahead and do it. Okay, and it'll happen anyway. Oh wow, oh wow, your guides are giving a timeline also. Wow, 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 within the next few weeks. So there is something wonderful happening within the next few weeks once you go through this transformation, where from being chained, being bound, being helpless about something, you transform into where you are able to express. And some of you, I'm picking up those vibes of activists who speak for other people or other beings who cannot speak for themselves, like say the vegan movement. It's all about speaking about animals because they cannot come and say that, oh, you guys are being cruel to us, things like that. This is just an example. Again, don't start debating what is right, what is wrong. I just give an example. Like some situations, it can be for other people where you feel that they could not speak their truth. You are now stepping up and having the world listen to their truth. It's amazing energy. But the good thing is that there is success. You literally got the success card. I'm not making it up. There is success coming in because of this massive transformation that you are going through. And this success is coming in within the next few weeks, within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Because this is the lunar eclipse reading I'm doing, and probably I'll do like next week a solar eclipse reading too, because the lunar eclipse is March 25th, solar eclipse is April 8th. So once the eclipse season ends, I'm seeing this massive success is coming in, and like some form of smaller success you will receive within the eclipse season itself. Yeah, because you also got my favorite card, Isis, and she's all about manifesting. This card talks about magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused, okay? Do not feel distracted by bad habits. This is what I keep hearing. This is not the time to entertain bad habits. Stay focused, because manifestation is all about focusing on that one thing that you really want to manifest, bring into your reality. And again, when we talk about manifestation, we don't talk about manipulating others. Okay, so when you manifest something, you only focus on your own creation energy, not like this person will look at me like that or this person will do this. No. Okay. That's not how manifestation works. So, but yeah, coming back to your energy, you don't have to worry about all that because you have two super positive cards. One is the magic manifesting, the other is the success, and the third is the timeline. Like within the next few weeks, there's something positive happening. And some of you may have your own music show. I don't know why this music things keeps coming, because some people, and I don't know when you watch this, you may not watch it during an eclipse season also. Yeah, like, yeah, whenever you are watching this, it's really important, and you probably got an offer for a show and you are like, no, I'm not sure if I'm that good. You guys are like, yes, you are that good. Or you probably having some problem in your throat and you guys are like, it'll be fine within the next few weeks. So go ahead, say yes, and then do whatever needs to be done. You will have success. You will manifest what you wanted, something that you wanted for a really long time. Yeah, and the blessing you are receiving is a blessing to bring clarity. Oh my God, this is so wonderful. Some form of communication, some message that will bring clarity, okay? And the clarity can come like a sudden brainwave where you are probably meditating or just relaxing, and suddenly you're like, oh, I can do this. Or somebody else sends you an email or sends you a text or something, and they give you one information that makes things, that sets the ball rolling, you know. But definitely, whatever it is, you don't need to analyze, you don't need to think. Just be mindful that you don't waste time by giving into bad habits and stuff like that. Express yourself, okay? Don't hold back. If something is really bothering in your throat chakra, get that checked and everything. But do express yourself, because within the next few weeks, you are manifesting something wonderful that can be success itself, or that is like something else. And also, like almost like two things happening. You're manifesting something beautiful and some success is coming in, or maybe it's the same thing, but it just becomes bigger and bigger. You manifest that first on one level, and then it becomes bigger and becomes even more successful on another level. But all this is happening within the next few weeks. So I'm super happy for you guys. Make me happy too, please, by liking this video, leaving a comment, sharing this video as much as you can, and by subscribing to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.